Hey guys, this is IMB Artemis. I'm showing people how to get into Freelancer. It's an original Microsoft game, and the mod I am playing is the Discovery 4.85. Now I'm going to be showing you how to start out this PTC server as run by Zevius, who is the admin of our server. Now, if you go to the global servers list, you will see Discovery PTC Relaxed RP 24/7. So what you do is you double click, obviously. And for this, I'm going to make a new character. I'm going to name him the Tutorial Noob. No, not, whoops, bad typing, guys. Noob. Anyways, you hit enter, and then you will double click your character. Now, some things you need to note for when you get into pen. First off, you're on planet Erie, which is like the main planet in Pennsylvania. Now, before we even get out into space, I'm going to be showing you some of the icons and stuff and what they represent while you're here on planet. This is the launch pad icon. From here you will launch your ship into space. You can't do much else except for look at the scenery and try and spot the ships running around. This is the bar. The bar is a place where you can find work, you can find rumors, you can find bribes, and you can find information. Now note, I'm looking around, there's a bribe. That's the dollar sign. Now, the characters will have a cinematic of talking, and you can hit the escape key like this to skip it. Now, if you see the reputation, Cryer Pharmaceuticals, I think that is a Brotonia corporation, not sure. However, if you take this bribe, your reputation with them will go up. However, just about all the criminals will go down, so I'm going to decline it. These are, well, guys who obviously don't want to talk to me right now. There's another bribe and another bribe. However, we're going to pass that off and look at one of these sub-tabs. This is the news.
All the news that's fit for you. This is the Colony News Service.
Now, this is all just stuff that was developed by the Discovery mod team and placed in here. As you can see, it's definitely nothing like the single-player version. However, we're going to close this out and we're going to look at the missions tab. We have one where you go out and kill ships. This mission requires you to kill a specific ship. It even lists you the coordinates, the money worth, the difficulty rating. This one is where you go out and you destroy an object that a person will be carrying. It's basically like assassination, only when they drop something, you kill it. This one is a destroy an installation. An installation is a non-mobile unit. It's easier than killing a whole bunch of ships, trust me. But right now I'm in a noob ship, therefore I probably will not be taking any missions anytime soon. So now let's go to the commodity trader. This is the bread and butter of every trader on server. If there weren't a commodity trader, none of us would be mining, we would all be killing each other or doing missions for money. Instead, we have the option to trade. So we'll go to the commodity trader screen and oh, look, we already have something in our haul. It's information on the server. I guess these are the rules and regs of the server. Every new person or new ship to the server automatically starts out with these in their cargo hold. They also explain how to get started. One of the recommended ways is mining nobium out in the driftwood ice field in Pennsylvania, and then selling the ore at Baltimore Shipyard in New York for 2.2 thousand credits per ore. That's nice. Now, the last one is one that we all just kind of cringe at. It's the rules. Rule 1 is simply stated, no using other mods other than Discovery if you want to remain on this server. Rule 2 is about chat, which I haven't discussed yet because I want you all to notice this. English only for the server, or at least broken English. I mean, if you guys somewhat know what kind of English you're talking about, hell, if you even understand this tutorial to begin with, you're going to be good. No profanity or inappropriate topics. That obviously means no talking about poontang, and no talking enough to make a sailor understand you quite well. Sorry for any puns towards sailors. RP chat is preferred, but it's optional here, so you don't always have to be in your character's roleplay. Rule 3, character names. No unnecessary special characters or numbers. Basically, if your character is named in Leet speak, we're going to have a problem. Names should be names, not just random letters, obviously. Alrighty. Rule 4 is ships, IDs, technology, travel. I'll get into that later. Rule 5 is courtesy. Don't be annoying. Now, this rule gets somewhat shafted to the gray area a lot, because what is annoying? Let me just put it in layman's terms. If you are so annoying that Jesus Christ himself is about to come down from heaven with a 2x4 in hand, then yes, you're probably being annoying. Rule 5.2, don't dock kill. On our server, you really can't dock kill, so good luck with that. 5.3, do not attack those with civilian or recruit IDs. Basically, no pot-shotting newbies. Rule 4.5, respect faction boundaries when asked or expect to get wailed on. Pretty much, if you are a Liberty Navy vessel flying into Rhineland, expect to get destroyed. Don't demand outrageous sums when pirating. Okay, our server has a healthy amount of people in the pirate community. What this basically says is if a trader is hauling so much ore or so much of commodity, basically, for example, trader A is about to make 12 mil profit from a trading run. If the pirate wants in on that, he probably should not go about demanding 8 or 9 mil to let that trader pass. That's an outrageous amount, and usually people will log in capital ships and try to wail on each other, and, you know, that pretty much gets all out of whack. Rule 6, combat. Pretty much, if you die in an RP event, basically if you fight somebody and they kill you, you gotta stay out of the system you died in for 2 hours, unless your killer says it's okay for you to go back. If you run away after being engaged, which I'm just going to put this out there, I think our rule on the server is 50%. However, I'm probably wrong, and I haven't checked the forums on it in a while. We have no clear definition of what the engagement is. But pretty much if you get shot at, you nearly get your butt whooped and you run away, you gotta stay away for 2 hours, same as if you died. Like I said, no pot shot, no shooting newbies, ramming of capital ships is not allowed. Don't get in your gunboat and start running into somebody's capital ship so their aim's thrown off. That's just rude, wrong, noobish, etc., etc., etc. Alrighty, Rule 7, Connecticut. It's a special out of roleplay system that we use for events and stuff here on server. Multi-boxing, pretty much, I won't even have to get into that for this tutorial. So now that we've read everything and we know what we're doing, we can sell these commodities. It's starting to feel pretty long-winded, dang. Alright, after that, we go over to the equipment dealer. The equipment dealer is simple.